Alright, what's going on everybody? FJC here, back with another XDefiant video. And this is going to be one of those discussion videos where I pretty much give you guys my opinion, but I also want to hear yours in the comment section down below. If you are a regular XDefiant player, it's no secret that with Season 1 came a lot of bugs. And in my personal opinion, yes, they are adding new things to the game, but it genuinely seems like they are going backwards. Before I continue on with the commentary, make sure you guys are following my TikTok and my Twitch. I stream practically 7 days a week, as well as follow my TikTok for specific short form content, and do me a favor, check in the description for my other YouTube channels. I got a second channel where I mainly post shorts and VODs, as well as an IRL vlog channel. Like I mentioned earlier, I personally believe with the release of Season 1 that XDefiant has taken steps backwards rather than forwards. Overall, pre-season or Season 0, whatever you want to call it, in my opinion, felt way better in terms of hit registration and the amount of bugs that were in the game. But I think talking about these topics one by one will be the best way to go about this, so I'm going to start by talking about the hit registration. Preseason XDefiant by no means was great hit detection, but I can confidently say that preseason had way better hit detection than Season 1. In Season 1, I'm dying behind walls way more often, and I think what's even worse is the fact that I am an MNK player, and half the time I am shooting at people, my bullets are not registering, and then I plug in a controller and my shots register normally. And I don't know what they did to the servers, but no matter what ping I had prior, I can tell you now that it's pretty much doubled. And if you'll notice at the top left, sometimes you'll see kind of like an alarm clock icon. I don't know how else to describe it. Pre-season, it was yellow, and now when this icon pops up at the top left, it's red. And like I said before, when this game first released, the hit detection wasn't great, but you would think with Season 1, it would get a little bit better. Unfortunately, when it comes to hit detection, it's pretty hard to get it 100% accurate without hosting the best servers in the world, which cost a ton of money. But you would think with Ubisoft delaying XDefiant for about a year, they would use that time to iron out the bugs and definitely hone in on the hit detection. But this leads me into the next topic, which is going to be the general bugs that came with Season 1. Since Season 1 dropped, there has been a bug where you can't throw your grenade. There's been a bug where you can't use your skill. There's been a bug where your skill gets completely canceled out. Me and my buddy Duck Films ended up trying ranked a couple of days back, and we played a total of 3 matches, and he only got points for the last match we played. I do understand this is a free-to-play game, but this is also a free-to-play game made by a AAA developer, which has no room to have this many bugs. And those are just the main examples that I could think of off the top of my head. There's still a ton of bugs, like your weapon shooting randomly after you respawn. And for me personally, the bug that takes the cake is invisible players. What the fuck was that? And just in case you guys didn't see that properly, I'm going to show you it again because of how stupid it is. So you can see I'm doing my thing, I'm running up, and then all of a sudden he appears out of thin air and is jittering all over my screen. And the fact that I killed him is surprising, genuinely. And you can see my face is just pure confusion and disgust. Listen, I'm not a game developer, and I do understand that with every single update, there's going to be some bugs that they do have to fix. But when you're a AAA company, I definitely do not expect to see bugs that are this game breaking. On top of all those bugs that I just showed you, day 1 of Season 1 had both Clubhouse and Rockefeller in the map pool, which Season 1 was only supposed to drop with Clubhouse, and I'm gonna be honest, Rockefeller was the better map and I had way more fun on it. And then obviously the next day I hopped on to play the game again and it just wasn't in the map pool at all. It's just genuinely confusing to me how they have so much time to prepare for these things and they don't test them out at all. And I know I'm jumping back and forth a little bit here, but another game-breaking bug that came with Season 1 revolves around the spider bot. And ever since Season 1 dropped, you cannot shoot the spider bot yourself anymore. It's pretty much game over when you get hit by a spider bot and your teammates aren't near you to shoot it off of your face. And I'm not even joking, when the spider bot hits me now, I literally take my hands off of the mouse and keyboard because I know I'm pretty much dead anyways. Which is so friggin' frustrating because the spider bot has been an issue since they added it into XDefiant. And to be honest, I've never been a fan of it, and I personally don't even think it has room in the game. Now, you guys may take this video as me just bashing on XDefiant, but I'm only doing it because I'm truly passionate about the game and I want want the game to succeed. But when practically every update that you release brings on another bug, it doesn't exactly instill confidence into the game's players. And let's just take a minute to analyze XDefiant's success as a game for a second. In my personal opinion, if I'm being 100% honest, I only believe XDefiant is as successful as it is currently because of Call of Duty's downfall. If we had good Call of Duty games currently, I guarantee you XDefiant would not be as successful as it is. And I genuinely believe that if Call of Duty was the same franchise from 10 years ago, XDefiant would never even be a game. And I'm going to jump backwards a little bit here and go back to talking about ranked. But to sum it up, if you're an M&K player, you're fucked in ranked. It's very clear ever since XDefiant came out that this game was catered and made for controller players, which does make sense because if you look at the demographic of arcade shooters, majority of its players are controller players. But when it comes to ranked, the fact that there's no input-based matchmaking really confuses me. I'd completely understand if input-based matchmaking wasn't a feature in the game at all and then people requesting it for ranked. That would make sense because that is something that's hard to code in. But it's already in the game, and the aim assist in XDefiant is so friggin' strong that no matter what I do as an M&K player, I'm either getting outgunned, outmaneuvered, or out hit regged because they are using a controller. I just want to finish this video off by saying, yes, I am still a huge fan of XDefiant, and I do plan to continue making content for the game. But when you're a AAA developer, in my opinion, you have no room for errors this big. And even after all the delays that they had for XDefiant, the game felt the exact same from the last playtest to release. Like I said before, there was no room for this much error with a game of this status. Do me a favor, guys, please let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, whether you agree or disagree with me. I do want to hear it. I do appreciate all the love and support you guys have been giving me recently. The channel has been growing at a fast rate, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel and turn on post notifications so you guys get notified when I do upload, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out. Have a great rest of your day. Much love.